Hello, my fellow craft brothers. Today is Halloween. Um, and yeah, Halloween's my favorite holiday, and I wanted to talk to you a bit about some spooky lost media I recently found. So yeah, also take a look at my makeup. Like, for real though, like, I spent so long on this. I'm not even going as creepy clown mutilated eye thing for Halloween. I just wanted to show off my makeup skills. Um, Literally the only source of light aside from this is the little light I still have out there. I might want to grab a flashlight. Let me go do that real quick. Gosh darn it, this flashlight won't work. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, so, it is October 31st, Halloween, like I said. Like, in a couple hours, I'm probably gonna go out and do some Halloween activities. I'm going as Witch Poo this year, so that's fun. That's great. Um, anyway, I wanted to talk to you about, like, a very interesting lost thing I found. So, this all started, like, earlier this month. So I was contacted by someone on Tumblr, and they were just kind of like, hey, I watch your videos, and I have something very interesting I want to show you. And so they sent me this, like, trying to remember how long it was, like 12-minute long video. And it was basically a lost Bugaloos pilot, which is, like, kind of insane. Because for me, it was the sort of thing that I always kind of thought. It was like Puff and Stuff, and how Puff and Stuff, like, the pilot was the first episode. Like, you know, thinking they didn't really have much of a budget to actually do a pilot. So, like, you know, I opened up this link, and what I found was actually very interesting. I'm not the best at editing, so, like, you're gonna have to forgive me for not, like, actually showing any footage. Also, I have no clue where the file actually is on my computer and how to get it from my computer onto my phone. So, yeah. Hey, so, editing Lumpy here, and I just wanted to, like, really quickly say that I was able to retrieve some files from my computer. They're mostly audio files, and yeah, don't expect too much. Most of it's gonna be artist interpretation, so yeah. So I'm gonna sort of split up the pilot into 3 sections. So the first section is, like, the kind of intro and, like, characters, what they look like. Second would be like deconstructing the plot, and 3 is, like, how this actually plays in to actual Bugaloo stuff. So, like, yeah, let's get started. So basically, we have the intro, and it's, like, pretty similar to the actual intro from the show. But it's also, like, really different and really weird, because, like, it's actually, I'm not sure how to describe it without sounding hokey, but it's actually, like, really kind of disturbing. Okay, so basically the intro is like it's like the basic bugaloos intro, you know? We're in there and everywhere. You know, so cute. So wholesome, so cute. So whatever. But like the costume design is like really freaky. And that is someone who does not get uncanny valleyed easily. I You have to like either completely rip someone's face off or like make them completely not human or make it an obvious parody of Puff and stuff for me to be like disturbed by puppets. I'm like not easily disturbed by puppets. So it's the sort of thing that like if I'm disturbed by this, you know it's like freaky. Then again, I'm also disturbed by modern cross puppets because their eyes move, which is just kind of like seriously, you love everything else these guys have done, and then you just like hate this one thing because the eyes move. Yes, I do. Um, but basically, so like okay, so IQ or like the character that's supposed to represent IQ, like he's like so freaky. And like IQ is my baby girl. He is like the best. Um and like I envy his gender so much. Um but he's just like so freaky. Um then there's Courage, who I'm not even really sure how to describe him. He just like Courage is also my favorite because like you know F to M trans goals. He's just adorable. I love him. He is super best boy. But like again, he's just so disturbing. Like it doesn't have that croft flair that they normally do. Is my makeup falling off? I think it is. Uh, like it doesn't have that normal croft flair that most croft things have. And it's like also I'm getting makeup all over my finger. Um like it doesn't have that doesn't have that normal croft flair. It just like I don't know, it kind of looks hyper realistic in a way, but like also not, and it's like weird and like creepy. Joy probably looks the most normal out of all of them. They all don't look very normal, but Joy looks the most normal. Cause she's like I think I what's the name of the lady? God damn it. I think she's probably puppeteered by Sharon Baird. Yeah, Sharon Baird. Um she's probably puppeteered by Sharon Baird. And like she's this very curvaceous butterfly who's like not as innocent as she comes off as like in the actual show, because like she's just like I'm Joy, you know, like all sexy like, and like it's like weird and like kind of disturbing. Again, I keep saying weird and disturbing, and it's like you really have to understand. Like I am not at all disturbed by the bugaloos, aside from you know Nazi rat and like brownface and like Sparky. I'm like really not disturbed. Um, then we get to then like Harmony is like completely left out, which I'm just kind of like, why would you leave Harmony out? Like, you know, we we ate the Archie, we ate the Bugaloos without the Harmony beat. Well, that would be more apparent if like Courage was missing. Anyway, my makeup just keeps falling off. Anyway, like, we have to talk about the villains. Cause, and like the setting. Because, oh my gosh, that is the most non-bugaloo thing about this. Okay, so another thing you have to know is I have managed to get my hands on like actual concept artwork from the bugaloos, and I have it downloaded on my phone. And so basically, it's like the villains from the concept artwork. Okay. I'm not sure how to really describe this, but like, okay. Originally, the bugaloos had a lot more of a hippies versus war thing going about it. Um, and that is most emphasized by the villains. So Nazi Rat is still there. But then you have the what's their names? The okay, basically they're these big purple guys, kind of like the blue meanies in Yellow Submarine. They're these big purple guys that kind of like lurch around, like, dun, dun, and like, there's a captain of them, and and like, they're just like completely bombing out places, which is like, oh my gosh, what the hell? Um, so like, and one of the settings they go to during the episode is an actual bunker. Like, like they have to hide in a bunker because there are bombs going off because of these giant purple guys. Like, no joke. They have to hide in a bunker. And, like, I don't know if you have been told about the horrors of war by your family before, but war is fucking horrible. And, like, the fact that they actually, like, included this in, like, a kid's pilot. I'm pretty sure it went unaired, but, like, still, this was always meant to be like a kid's show. Why would you show something like that? And then, uh, yeah, that's like, alright, Sparky. So Sparky, like, the roles are kind of reversed. Okay, so it's Billy Barty playing Sparky, but he has like this weird youthful makeup on, which just looks really weird and gross on him. Um, and like, it's really weird. Oh, Peter Platter. Peter Platter is like the weirdest of them all. Cause like, he has this big bushy mustache, and he looks like he looks like a turntable, and like is really weird, and it's kind of like, and the mustache is kind of like tape, like recording tape, like coming out of like a cassette, and like it's like really disturbing, like for real. Okay, so what else? We have like the actual plot of the episode, right? The actual plot of the episode is basically everyone's everyone's doing their normal bugaloo things. Oh my gosh, I feel kind of sick. This like the scar wax like smells like rosemary really strong light, and it's like making me sick, like actually sick. But like this, so the plot is they're going about their normal buggaloo business when the big purple guys come to try and recruit them in their army. And the bugaloos are just like, what are you talking about? We're not going to do that. And the purple guys are like, okay, then we're going to bomb Tranquility Forest. And like, they're like, what the fuck? And so the bugaloos decide to go and hide and like and that's like the part that they hide in a bunker. And like and then Tranquility Forest just kind of gets wiped. And they come out and they're just like, what the fuck just happened? And so they go to Peter Platter and they're just like, hey, how can we rebuild Tranquility Forest? And Peter Platter's just like, with the power of song. And so they all like sing, I think like a beta version of Senses Overworld. Cough, cough, not Senses Overworld, it's the memory stays around. And it's like creepy and weird. And it's like weird. Um So yeah, that's basically the plot of the episode. And then they restore Tranquility Forest and all goes back to normal. And like now we get to go on to like what really disturbed me about this thing, this pilot. Alright. Alright. So in this section originally, it was like a 6-minute long rant on like why this was messed up. And I'll explain to you a lot quicker why it was messed up. It was messed up because it was using a real life tragedy and real life things to aid moving the story forward. And that is insensitive because it neglects to acknowledge the fact that people who might have been watching this show could have been affected by those real life tragedies. So that's basically all you need to know about that rant. And yeah, I just wanted to put in my editing lumpy 2 cents in there. Bye. Still, it's like, what was that? And I'm not even gonna recommend you watch it, cause like that there's a reason it took like me a whole month to like actually sit down and start filming. Cause that shit is disgusting and like disturbing and like actually vile. Anyway, uh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's been your alarm clock call for the day. No witch in sight. Feel free to carry on with your day. Yeah. Work sucks, man. And also my makeup is like constantly falling off. What the fuck, man?